What can Jeff Bezos actually teach us about running a social media marketing agency? Very odd question to ask, but the reason why I'm diving really deep, Jeff Bezos is regarded as one of the most successful entrepreneurs in our century and is the founder of arguably the most successful business right now, Amazon. If you guys don't know the story, I strongly recommend you pick up this book. But the reason why I'm diving really deep into the Amazon story, and the reason why I've read this book twice, and the reason why I've just been obsessed with Jeff Bezos and just studying his approach and the man and everything that he's done up to this point, is because a common trait that many successful entrepreneurs have is they analyze and take a look at things that are currently working in other industries that previous entrepreneurs, I'm talking people like Rockefeller, Carnegie, etc., what they do is they take a look at what has worked in the past, what has also worked in different industries, and they take those approaches, they take what has worked and then apply it to different industries. And that's how they iterate and create something new, right? And so essentially they're not inventing the wheel, they're just giving it their own spin and applying it to a different niche, right? A different business model. And that is one of the approaches that I love to take as an entrepreneur myself. But what I've learned by studying Jeff Bezos is that he just has a monastic obsession with the customer. He's had this customer obsession since day one. And if you actually take a look at footage from 5 years ago, 10 years ago, he's still preaching this message. For example, just like in this interview.
That's what we're about. If there's one thing Amazon.com is about, it's obsessive attention to the customer experience, end to end. And that's what those distribution centers are.
But you're not a pure internet play.
It doesn't matter to me whether we're a pure internet play. What matters to me is do we provide the best customer service. Internet, schminternet, that doesn't matter.
Well, but it does matter to your investors to know whether they're investing in a company that
No, they should be investing in a company that obsesses over customer experience. In the long term, there is never any misalignment between customer interests and shareholder interests.
Now, how can we actually apply this to social media marketing agency? And that is what this whole video is going to be about. How have I applied a lot of the Jeff Bezos and Amazon principles to my social media marketing agency? And the reason why I want to talk about this is because honestly, I don't see anyone really talk about it in the SMA space. The SMA space is a lot about sales, outreach, signing clients, etc., and really scaling the agency. But no one really talks about not the customer experience, but in this case, the client experience and how it's important that is. Just to start off, a great agency is not built on sales or outreach, right? That is hugely important. And as you guys know, that is a passion of mine, right? Sales, outreach, and one of the things that I've really laser focused on and got that locked in. But what actually builds a great agency is not the sales or the outreach, right? Yes, you need clients to have an actual working agency, but what builds a truly great agency is the client experience. That is what a great agency is built on. Why is that, right? Having great client experience is what's gonna give you longevity, right? It's what's gonna give you incredible referrals. Just like, for example, this one that I got from a client of ours just a few days ago. It's also gonna allow you to have incredible rep, right? Maybe your clients don't bring you any referrals directly, but your clients are gonna speak wonders about you, right? And that is massively important as an agency. Number three, it's gonna give you just a peace of mind, right? Knowing that your clients are happy, knowing that your clients actually see the value in your service, and also feeling fulfilled, right? Feeling like you're actually providing value to people, to business owners, and feeling that respect from them. That's the third thing. And the fourth thing, and probably most important for me at least, and for my agency, and the way I like to run my agency, is that your clients stay with you for a very long time. And at this point, as you guys probably know, I've said this a few times, but at this point, my agency has a 14-month retention rate. And that is huge, right? Every time I sign a client, I know that that is going to be a long partnership. And for those of you who are new to the SMMA space, a 14-month retention rate is pretty damn high, and it's much higher than the average retention rate. But I know that every time I sign a client, that client's going to stay with us a very long time. And not only does that allow me to outcompete other agencies on that front-end cost of acquisition, right, which is definitely a perk. And for example, I can run ads to my agency and outcompete them there because I know that my lifetime value of a customer, of a client, is much higher than theirs. But also it means that I can build an agency on my current clients, right? From that very good threshold that I have, right? And I can just begin to add clients on top and on top, right? Because I don't have the fear of losing the client every single 5 months or 6 months. And I hope you guys see the insane value in this and just the incredible importance of building an incredible client experience. Because I've seen a lot of people, preach the client experience and go above and beyond for your clients in the coronavirus crisis and in this tough period and challenging times for business owners. If you guys are watching this 2 years from now, obviously this doesn't apply, but Yes, I've seen a lot of people, preach the importance of client experience in these tough moments, and I definitely agree with that, right? And bear in mind, my team and I are working even harder than before, right? But if you haven't put the work or you haven't had the client experience up to now, even if you start crushing now or just working for your clients or just having an incredible client experience with reporting, communication touch points, etc., that's not going to be enough. I literally hopped on a call the other day with one of my clients, and it's a shame that I didn't start recording from the start. I will add a little snippet here because I started recording on the end of the sentence.
Do whatever I can to protect that.
But basically, she has been talking about how, yes, it's been a bit of an uncertain time for them. We're still crushing it for them, and their online sales are very healthy, but they also have a strong retail component to their business, and some of their contracts have gotten canceled. But she literally told me, I've worked so incredibly hard to keep you guys on because I see that you guys are offering incredible value, that you guys are working so hard for us, right? And I've worked incredibly hard to keep you guys in the team, right, with us. And so that is what you want as an agency, right? You not only want to put the work now in the coronavirus crisis, 100% you should be working hard for your clients, especially now, but you should have had that come in for 6 months, 12 months, right? And your clients would have been in an incredible spot. And so that is what I want you guys to keep in mind. Amazing client experience not only gives you longevity as an agency, but it acts as an armor against bad times, against times of crisis. And that is incredibly blissful as an agency. The final thing that I will say is a lot of you may be thinking, well, I don't want to, sleep away for my clients. And that is not what I'm saying here, right? And it's actually far from what I do in my agency, right? What I'm saying is just have a predictable ecosystem, reporting and communication ecosystem, so that there are very clear touch points. Also, different people in your team, for example, if you only have a contractor right now and yourself, you both are accountable and responsible for the communication in the team. And so just have that in place, right? If it's predictable and if it's almost systemized and just very streamlined, it won't take that much time, right? But that is really the difference between your client staying with you for a very long time, potentially staying with you during this time of crisis, or your client just leaving after 5-6 months because the client experience just hasn't been there. So that's the little thought that I wanted to cover with you guys. Put client experience on a pedestal from now on. Make sure that your clients are very well taken care of, and make sure that you're putting the focus and attention and energy into the client experience, not just the sales and outreach. If you don't have any clients right now, focus on sales and outreach, getting your first few clients under your belt. But you should still be thinking, how am I actually going to provide incredible results for them, and also just an incredible experience for them? And if you have clients, then obviously take a look at all the touch points that you have with them, take a look at the reporting ecosystem that you've built, and really tighten that up, right? Ensure that it's either more frequent or more streamlined or more efficient, right? And really look at the ways where you could improve in that area. But it's more of a mindset shift that you guys have to put in place so that you thrive with your agency, because again, a great agency is built on client experience, not just on sales and outreach. Because going back to Jeff Bezos, imagine Jeff Bezos had built Amazon on purely just getting customers, right? Amazon would not be the huge success that it is right now if you hadn't had that monastic obsession with the customer and putting the customer first at all times. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like. It really helps a lot with the algorithm, and I would really appreciate it. Also, leave down below any questions, any comments you may have on this video, and I will check those out. If you haven't joined the free private mentorship community on Facebook, the Client Closers, go ahead and check out the link in bio. It's a group of like-minded people looking to scale their agency and level up in life. And lastly, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, there's so much content coming out. I'm going to try to upload 4 to 5 times a week. So much content coming out for you guys on sales, on entrepreneurship, and SMMA, with a specific focus on sales and outreach. And if you don't want to miss any of that, go ahead and make sure you're subscribed, and also turn on post notifications so that you get notified every time I upload a video. And as always, guys, hope everything's going well in your agency journey. Hope you guys are healthy and well, and I will speak to you in the next one. Peace.